So I didn't just wake up one day and decided I wanted to be a life coach. God called me to it. And to be honest, I tried ignoring it. But then this is what happened. Hey, I'm Corey Jordan, and I help women uncover their purpose, heal from their past, and walk in faith with confidence. Today I want to talk about how I became a life coach, how God called me to this work, why I resisted, and how I finally surrendered to His plan. I spent the early part of my adulthood in and out of different jobs. The common thread that I found was customer service. So I know that there was something inside of me that was meant to serve others, meant to help others. But every job that I landed, it just didn't fit quite right. It would start off great. I would be working with some amazing people, and maybe even some of management would be amazing, but the job itself just was not fulfilling enough. No matter what the salary was, it just didn't fit. So I found myself kind of wandering around trying to figure out exactly what is it that I'm meant to do. I know that every time I go apply for a job, it's always in the realm of customer service. So it must mean that I am meant to help people. But how? In what capacity? So right before I would leave any job, I'd always feel this nudge that was like, hey Corey, you're meant to do more. Like this, it's cool, but you're meant to do something else, something greater. What that greater was beyond me, but I knew it wasn't where I was at. And every time I would come close to just leaving that next job, it was always pushing me closer and closer to where I needed to be. The problem was, what was that? At this point, I'm 27 years old. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just know that what I was doing was not it. And this was definitely a challenging time for me. At this point, I had been on my own for about 3 to 4 years. My mom had relocated to a different city. I did not want to follow her. The relationship I had with my father was non-existent at that point. They had divorced just prior to her leaving. And to top it all off, my brother had gone through a major illness and was pretty much on the journey to recovery and all the challenges that came along with that. So me and my little old, what do I do? There was no one really to turn to. It didn't help that I, in this state, did all the things that would be opposite to pulling myself up. So I, participated in toxic behavior. I abused alcohol. I did not honor myself or my body at all. And, this was a very, very difficult time. And I went through bouts of depression, bouts of isolation and loneliness. And it came to a head where I finally decided I needed help. And so I sought out that help through therapy, and I started to really just unpack a lot of the things that I had gone through from since childhood up to that point, and really trying to find the tools to help myself and better myself and also create a better life for myself, because no one was going to help me but me. And so it was in these therapy sessions that bit by bit, I started to discover that life coaching was the road, the calling. Now it didn't manifest that way through therapy, but the seeds were definitely planted. And it was even through these conversations with the different counselors that I spoke to, who kept reminding me so much of how much I know, how self-aware I am, and things of that nature that would lead me to this point right here. So this journey of healing took 10 years. Now, I know that this sounds like a very long time for a lot of you, and in some respects it is, but it's worthwhile time. Think about having to unlearn and unpack certain things that have happened to you. having to rebuild from those experiences, learning new habits that are more conducive to your personal growth and development, implementing these new habits, having to probably start and restart sometimes. So these things take time. It's a process, and it's one that shouldn't be rushed. But in between all of that, I had my beautiful daughter, and I think that was really the moment where if you having a child doesn't encourage you or push you to be a better person, I don't know what will. And having her made all the difference in the world for me. And it was what really pushed me to start looking at what God has called me to do, and also giving my life to Christ, because that was another thing that had happened for me during this time period, and really connecting with him in a way that I had never connected with him before. And so saying all this to say that everything that I've gone through was not in vain, though it was not the greatest experiences ever. But these things are what help me now be able to turn around and help other women overcome the way I have overcome. If you feel like you've been called for something more, something bigger, do not ignore that call. Do not ignore that call. God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. He's created you for a very specific purpose, and you have everything that you need in order to fulfill that purpose. It's just about connecting with Him. And speaking of connecting, if you're struggling to hear God's voice, to really discern what His plan is for you, then I want to help you discover that. So connect with me. I'm going to leave a link in the description to where we can sit one-on-one and start working towards God's plan for your life, because trust me, it is an amazing one. And there you have it, everyone, the truth about why I became a life coach. Now, I pray that my story has blessed you in one way or another. And if this resonated with you, please press the like button so we can get this video out to as many people as possible. And subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date with everything the Better Version. And let's walk this journey of faith together. Until next time, you guys take care. Peace.